Hello everyone, welcome to Mike and Pat's Adventures. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, it is January, and it started off a little rough. Grandpa got COVID and the flu.
Then it was Grandma's turn. She got the flu. We were out of commission first part of January, pretty good. Last part of December.
Yeah, most of January.
Yeah. All this was going on at the same time. We were fighting to get into a dermatology appointment for some surgery I needed on some of my stuff. That was hard to do between getting diagnoses at Palm Springs and then trying to get it scheduled down here. No one wanted to see me.
Finally, we got someone. And then, so he got to have his surgery on January 23rd.
Yeah, right behind the ear. Sucked out all my brains. Put rocks back in.
It was a rough January, just put it that way. But we did get to go out.
But despite all that, we did get to take our first trip over to Padre Island down here in Port Aransas.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, this was our first trip on Port Aransas ferry system, which is run by the Texas State Department of Transportation. I won't say Oregon. Texas State Department of Transportation. It's free to cross. We actually, over the months, use it quite a bit.
It was quite fun to ride it. It's different. You got to go back and forth, and it was easy. So once we crossed over the ferry, we drove down to South Padre Island to Padre Island National Seashore, which is like 33 miles south of Port Aransas. It was really cool down there. We started out in the fog and then the sunshine, and then it was pretty nice.
Yeah, and on Padre Island, starting from Port Aransas, you can drive on the beach, heading south along it for miles and miles. In fact, Padre Island's like 113 miles long, and I know down at National Seashore alone, it's like 60 miles you can drive south on the beach. Yeah, so it's miles and miles.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed going back and forth across the ferries. It was just good. There's lots of places to stop.
Other than that, January, it was kind of a quiet month. Like I say, we were mainly fighting to get appointments and this and that while staying at where were we at? Enchanted Oaks RV Park.
Yeah.
Over in Rockport, Texas.
That's where we spent our winter.
Yeah.
3 months.
By Corpus Christi, we went in there. I think we showed you some of that in December. January, just more of the same. Driving around Rockport, checking out the new H-E-B stores, which she hadn't shopped in before. That's the big grocery chain down here.
Yeah, there's some real cool ones, and then we get down to other places, and they're not as big. So yeah, that one was nice. It was really nice to go shopping in there.
And also done some other things. Got my new camera, which we're using here. This is our Action 3 camera.
Trying to figure that out. It's been fun.
Grandma's new camera.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that was about it.
That's it for January.
So it's just a quick little one. We got more videos to put out after this, but I thought I'd try and do at least one a month. So while we're there. So enjoy the video.
Yes, enjoy.
Here we are, pulling in to get on the ferry for the first time. Luckily, the line wasn't very big today.
On an average day, when you get to the ferry, it's like not more than a 15-minute. They warn you all the way that that's what it is. It's pretty easy.
Here we go, getting on the ferry, finally. Watching all these people and getting their directions can get confusing sometimes.
Then it's time to get off the ferry, and that is just as fun as getting on. They gotta direct you where to go. Oh, it was fun.
When you get off the ferry, you're in Port Aransas.
Padre Island National Seashore. Here we are, pulling into the visitor center.
Maybe turn around. The ocean out there.
The sand here is super soft. It's not like up on the Oregon coast. It's just really soft.
Then it's out of the visitor center, back on the road. This is a park road. And then head south for not even a mile. And it turns out it's right onto the beach.
It was a little foggy foggy that day on the beach, but it still was fun to go and drive down and look at all the people and the campers. There were campers down there too. It was nice.
Yeah. It was actually sunshine, but if you notice, is immediately when we pulled onto the beach here, heading south, it turned to fog.
Yes.
Here we are back in Port Aransas, heading back or heading towards the ferry.
Notice the parking lot is pretty empty this day. Most of the time it's just packed all the way out to where those cones start.
Yeah, especially around 5 o'clock or first thing in the morning sometimes. Back onto the ferry, heading back over to Aransas Pass.
We're sitting here trying to get going across, but as you notice, there's big ships coming through. We had to wait for about 2 or 3 that day before we could cross. Boat number 2 coming. We started actually crossed and had to back up. You know what you want to talk about? Okay.
Because
Smile. Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that video of January.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. even though we had all our little quirks, but it was good. So I hope you enjoyed it. More to come.
Yep. Ferry system was quite interesting, going back and forth. That was our first trip. Like I say, we've done a bunch more since then. And sometimes there's a little wait, sometimes there's not. But like Grandma said earlier, it doesn't usually have more than about a 15-minute wait.
Yeah, unless it's 4 o'clock or crew change. We hit that one day and it took us a little longer.
Yeah. But month of January is pretty slow, so just normal.
Yeah.
So I guess that'll be all. Well, until next time, just have a safe journey. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you down the road. Bye.